Guess what time it is? It's time for the Donnie Keefe Show. It's called DKs Way. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, please. Me and Mrs. Jones.
Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones,
Mrs. Jones. Mrs. Jones. We got a thing
going on.
going on. And it's much too strong to let it go down. I imagine that nigga face going, go down. What's up, y'all? I'm Donnie Keith, and you're watching DKs Way. We meet every day at the same cafe, and I know that bitch gonna be there. 'Cause if she ain't, I'm gonna tell her man how to get her to go down. That's how that song should have went, because me and Mrs. Jones had a thing going on. That's some disrespectful shit. Who was Miss Jones? Was she your neighbor? Was she your mom's friend? I want to know. Billy Paul, I want to know. Y'all didn't know I do that nigga name. Bitch be knowing shit. That ain't just age, okay? You're watching DK's Way if you're just tuning in. That's right. If you have any thoughts or questions, email us d_impress@yahoo.com. Yes, I still use Yahoo.
Me too.
Okay, people be tripping. Like, why you using Yahoo?
Yeah.
Because it's the first email I had, and I've kept it. And D Impress used to be my rap name, okay? Because I used to flow.
And we want everybody to comment.
I used to
and
flow when
subscribe.
everybody rapped like this. Y'all, I got a panel in the house tonight. To the left of me, I got Miss Val. Tell them about your show, Val.
Hey, cyber secure you. I'm Val from
Cyber secure you, okay? She will help you get your shit together so nobody can break into your shit. And we got somebody who can fix your shit too
Yeah, we do.
after they break in your shit. So hopefully you don't get broke in, but if you do, we got your help.
We got you.
And to the left of Val, we have no other than my girl DJ TNT. Tony Taylor's in the building.
What's up?
Next to Tony Taylor, I have my one and true and blue, been here almost since day one. Give it up for Ronald Cole in the house. And next to Ronald Cole, I got my brother from another mother, Mr. KD Ringer, Uncle Kev Ringer, funny ass comedians in the house tonight. And next to him, I got the hood evangelist, Lil Spud. I like saying it like that, Lil Spud, because he's that kind of boy I would have been like, Bud. I would have been like Rudy. Remember from the Huxtable, she'd be like, Bud. There's always that one boy, he your friend, but you really just kind of want to sock him in his back for nothing one day. You just be like, you my friend, but sometimes I just want to sock you. But tonight, we're talking about sexual issues between men and women, the battle of the sexes. It's not about the sexual issues, it's just about issues we have with each other. So I want to know who's more of what. Is it men? Is it women? We got a panel with 3 women. I count, nigga. And we got a panel of 3 men. Okay? From walks of life, we are different.
Yes.
Tony has been married before,
I've been married.
and she's a widower. You've been married before. You're a divorcee.
Mm-hmm.
I've been married before. I'm a divorcee. And Ronald is a 5-time divorcee. 4-time. I think I lost count. What is it?
3.5.
See, what's the half? Halves don't count. How's that a half? Put the mic up to your lips. It's not a dick.
3.5. 3.5.
Okay.
Yeah, the last one I got a no. Yeah.
Not a gonorrhea.
Okay, pass the mic to KD Ringer. KD, you're a married man on the panel, the only one on the panel married. And we have Lil Spud, the hood evangelist, who has many bitches he's had in the past. He
More
was,
hoes than Swiss cheese.
yeah, he's an ex pimp from D-Town, from Detroit Rock City, Motor City, all that good stuff, the town of music. But, you know, he got his feeler shit on for y'all bitches tonight. He was like, I wish y'all these niggas all you can eat, bitch. So, let's get started with these questions. Because I want to get this party started. All right? Did y'all know I auditioned to be one of Hammer's dancers?
No.
I made it to the second round, and they was like, okay, get out of here. Because I started playing. I didn't know how to keep up with that shit. Them bitches start, I was like, okay. Exit stage left.
Start doing the robot.
Exit stage. I was like, bitch, what? I wanted to break dance. They was like, no, we need you to,
Pop it like it's hot.
I thought I could do that shit after I saw this turn this mother out. I was getting it though. The first round I was cool. That second round they was like doing some footwork and some hopping, and I was like, this is so tiring. I was destined to be a fat bitch at that time. I was the outer skinny me knew the inner fat me was coming. Like, bitch, no, we ain't doing none of this. We going to get some fat burger right now, some onion rings. Okay. So let's get this party started. We got questions. Let's go, Francisco. Okay. Who's more hoish, men or women? Fellas, I'll let you go first. KD?
I got my hand up like we in class. I ain't got no arms. Fancy as hell up in here.
Right.
No, that's a very broad question, and it's a very broad answer.
Okay.
But it's
in your experience.
It's equal because you can't be a whole man without a whole woman fucking with you.
Church.
Okay. All right.
Every woman be screaming, oh, he married, but somebody giving that man fellatio and know the whole get
so
down.
you saying
After eating
he can't cheat if you ain't
He got
cheating
no participant.
with him.
And
You
the
need to
numbers is even.
participate, so don't hate if your panties ain't straight when you leave a nigga house, bitch.
I just keep it 100, and it offends people. But the truth, you can look in the mirror and be honest with your goddamn self. That's the
Okay,
truth.
so we gonna go with that equalness. I say men, but let's just go on to the next fella.
That's typical.
Yes. Okay.
I think it's both.
Okay. You
Just
think
like-
it's
just-
both?
Just like the gentleman said next to me.
Ron Cole, what you
How
say?
can you fuck around with somebody if you ain't fucking around with the opposite sex?
Okay, if you ain't got nobody to fuck around with, but
Hey, well, I'm
who's
not-
inclined?
That was last
Wait,
week's show.
I should have rephrased the question to
Yeah.
who's inclined to dip to dip out on a relationship
Both.
more so. I won't say both because them women that's cheating with that man that's with somebody is usually single women. So Ron.
Okay.
Oh,
I consider myself an expert.
Oh, we got an expert.
Yeah.
Ooh. And I can see by Katie's dismay in his face that nigga want to address some shit in a minute. So go ahead, Ron.
Okay. Well, I think there's levels to it, but overall I think it's women. From my
Okay.
experience.
So you've had more bitches step out on you.
All of them.
Oh.
All of them.
Oh, that's
What
not
is that
good.
saying?
No.
Did you lick them? I mean, regularly?
I did what I was supposed to do.
That's what you think.
No, I did, but see,
Okay,
I'm a school y'all.
One at a time, y'all.
I'm a school y'all. Women are, don't take offense, but women are like monkeys.
We here to offend
I'm
each
offended.
Yeah.
other. Oh, now.
I'm going to say, because
This nigga said we like
they
monkeys.
want to swing from the branch to branch looking for the monkey with the biggest banana. And they want, if they see a monkey with a bigger banana than yours, they're going to swing to the next branch.
That's not necessarily true.
It doesn't mean your branch, your
Francisco,
banana ain't
put me on the
big.
big screen.
It doesn't mean your banana isn't big. She just sees somebody, another banana that's bigger than yours.
So bitches like banana?
Oh, they metaphor. You know
So
what
you
I'm talking
saying that if there's a bigger banana, we're gone.
Yep.
But all big bananas ain't for everybody, because
Hello?
everybody's
That's it right there.
everybody's banana box ain't prepared for big bananas.
Yeah.
They're banana box.
Some
So when
bananas mean to be like little short bananas, them little Tijuana bananas or something. Some plankton, some short plankton.
Yeah.
Some of the banana boxes is banana buckets.
Hey, I'm just saying they could
Oh.
hold a whole vat of bananas, but then there's
Banana
not.
canyons.
I don't believe that. I don't believe we swing to the bigger banana. I believe we swing to the better banana. Okay, ladies, it's your
Very
turn.
well.
So I asked the fellas question again. Let's do that again. Who is more hoish, men or women? Tony Taylor.
I'm gonna say women.
Okay.
I'm gonna say women.
I didn't expect that.
I know
Tony,
you
it surprised me.
Bravo.
You gonna leave me hanging too?
Take a bow, Tony.
No.
She ain't gonna pound you on that
There's
shit.
levels to it. There are levels.
There's
to
levels to it.
But I don't agree with Ron
Hey.
about swinging to the bigger. I do not. I believe the better.
Well, see,
And if a woman is stepping out on her man, there's probably reason why she's stepping out.
Oh,
Because
most
we
definitely.
go more emotionally.
I think that's the older generation. I think the younger generation is totally different.
The younger
yes, yes,
generation,
Lord.
that's why I should have had a younger woman here. But the younger generation,
That's
Do a
no
show
rules
with
and
them.
it's
regulations.
about pleasure with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about sexual gratification and who's going to idolize me going like this more with
yep.
my fake
There
hair.
you go.
Okay, so
I agree.
let's go to Val. Who do you think is more hoish, men or women?
Well, I think back in the day it was men because women weren't able to have as much freedom.
Oh, I didn't think
But
about that.
nowadays, I think
Okay.
it is, I would say, equal, if not more women.
Huh.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to break
Because we've
this
had enough of
tie.
the bullshit.
I'm going to say men are more inclined
Yeah. Girls are
to
players.
dip out because they like variety. Booty shapes, all that. Men are predators. I'll put it that way. Not all men, but we not talking about all men. I'm just doing an overall, what I've experienced and what I've seen in my lifetime. Men are more inclined to dip out because of various reasons. Like you say, it's levels to it. But we know that. It's about having different coochies upon the penis.
I want to add to that. too.
Okay.
Like I said, with the young people, I think is equal. I think women that have so many men now in and out of their beds, they just like men. When a woman knows what kind of dick she like, what kind of dick she don't like, and what kind of dick she'll tolerate, the bitch that had too many dicks.
Because she making choices about it. Oh, that dick was too small. I'm
Right.
like little Goldilocks in the Three Bears.
Hey,
No, well, if you know
What
that,
you got to say,
probably have
Katie?
I like this panel. I like the conversation. I like the adult women who said that it's more women, and I see the vision of understanding the times change because I'm 45. My mama's only 18 years older than me, so we grew up
Okay.
together. But I knew that
Like
was
me and
mama.
my
Don't
son,
get it
I was
twisted.
19,
Like she'll
yeah.
punch you in your face.
Yeah.
But the level of respect that women held from what I saw, my aunties and them, you won't see no goddamn PJs. You won't see a nigga coming in and out. Now we
Yeah.
had them fake uncles, but I ain't figured that out till I was about 17. Like, wait a minute, Grandpa had 4 sons. Who was this? But they branded you to understand. You've seen the same dude.
Yeah,
all of
it
me, and
wasn't
you
a
ain't
whole
catch
bunch
it.
of different
Right.
dudes.
So the young girls, it's the media, the social media, the opportunity, the
Yeah.
variety to be exposed, and the booty shake and all that. I get it. I see why it's different, but it's a sad ass different because Fig
yes.
is jumping with young, pretty ass
young, beautiful.
I'm trying to figure out where
women.
your auntie. You don't listen to nobody.
You got about 30 Beyonces out
Right.
there, 40 Mayas.
But that don't entice me as a man. I'm saddened.
See,
Like,
but
God
you know
damn,
what
look at
else
this.
what else has happened? too?
Terrible.
Back in the day, people had shame. Now we dealing in
There it
a
is.
world with no shame. Anything
No
goes.
shame
Yeah.
at all.
And then,
No
and-
shame at
and then as a
all.
human being, you have to possess something where you care about how you look in the eyesight of the public. And that's what people don't care about. They don't
What-
care about how they look.
What about the eyesight of the Lord?
That part.
Well, you got to be a believer.
Yeah.
A lot of them
Yeah.
are not believers. So
A lot of them
Even if
believe.
they are.
Well, see, we talking about the eyesight of the Lord. We don't supposed to be fucking before being married.
At
anyway.
all.
That's true.
Hello.
So
That's
really,
true.
really, there's no rules in sin anyway. So we trying to make rules in sin, and we really want to.
ain't no rules in it because your tricks is out there showing your ass.
Going into sin. That's the first word that you
Right.
read anyway.
Sin
So
and
they
what else
already
did we
know
say
you
earlier?
stuck when
We
you
was
get
just
here.
talking about this.
But you know,
to have
there's
a big
5 things
butt,
you can't
have
live
big
without. I
boobs.
read a study.
Yeah.
One of them was sex. Blew my mind. It's
Yeah.
water and sun, but sex was the answer.
Because sex.
You got to release.
Yeah.
That's what the study shows.
We do have to release all the time. We have to
Yeah.
release.
But I think nowadays they over sexualize women. Like when you every movie you see, a woman is committing adultery, and
Yeah,
every
they
like
make
that
us
shit-
hoes.
yeah,
So
they make
so
you-
that go back to the original question. Who's more hoish? I see the vote was
women
women.
fucking with other women too, faster
I
than
know,
they ever
it's
have.
just so
Yeah, that's a
disgusting.
scary thing
Okay.
going on. Yeah.
Yep. And I did a show last week with LGBTQ
You
people.
say most of the bi-
I had them. I did
most
it
of the
right.
bitches got
I was
liquor
scared.
license.
I was scared. Because last week I was fucking it up, y'all. I was fucking it up. The LBGQTs was here last week. And I was fucking it all the way off last week. But I had them here. And I asked their community who was more apt to cheat. Gay men, they cheat more. And that was the truth. The gay men said, yes, gay people cheat more
No boundaries.
because they're over sexualized. Let's go to the next one.
No boundaries.
Well, I'm just saying we had to add them because they, they in couples. Okay, so
They adopting children.
what are the hoish tales, lady? How can you tell when you're going out with a hoe
Oh,
on the first date? What are your tales? What are your flags?
not wanting to leave the club.
Conversation.
What part of the conversation? You've got my attention.
When he is, if he's only talking about the women that he's dealt with, you have guys that, because I'm single and I'll date guys who just talk about, well, I don't date them, but I have dated guys that talk about the women that they've been with, situations that they've had, how they were a player. I don't know if it's to make me think they're better than what they are. I don't know. It's confusing to me, so I'm like, X, I'm done.
Let me explain the tales.
Explain.
This is how I can tell when I'm out with the hoe. The waitress comes over. She has an ample booty. She brings us our food. So my I Spy gadget ass is going, my peripherals looking to see if he watches her booty walk away. As he's supposed to, because it's an ass.
Yeah.
He's a man.
He's
But
heterosexual.
I wait till he turns back to me. Or his attention is darted back to me. You know how they do. Then I go, she had a big old booty, huh? Just to see
What he's gonna say.
what he's gonna say. If the nigga go, I didn't see it, fuck him. He's a liar, he's a cheater, he's a snake.
hoe.
Because he can't tell the truth already. A real nigga gonna say, yeah, that bitch did have a big booty, but hey, you so cute, girl. Here, eat these fries, baby.
Yeah.
You know, he gonna be all about me. So I could tell with little shit like that. And I mean, I'm not a game player, but you have to watch You can tell if a nigga stop talking to you when he on the phone with you because he talking to another bitch. He don't fuck with you, bitch. He just cut off your whole conversation, ignored you. You steady, hello, hello, I'm here, I'm on the phone. He's like talking to somebody he's seen from work or something. But you ain't talking to me. You didn't say, hold on, nothing. You trying to get something going with that.
Or if he says he'll call you back, and he's supposed to be your man, and you don't hear from him till the next day. And then when he calls you back the next day, or maybe you have to call him to find out what happened.
If you have to call him, it's a wrap.
I do that a lot, though.
What?
What she just said.
So
That's not cool.
Well,
back to
I'm
the
a
question.
busy man, though.
That's your hotel.
No.
Not even a quick text.
I try, but
Trying
not
ain't
a
doing
lot. I'm old school. Texting is for these younger.
Or you
So
can't
you're
just
a
say, hey,
caller.
good night, baby. I gotta go. I can't talk long.
Sometimes
Kisses, good night.
I'm just telling the truth. Sometimes I don't. I be tired.
Am I right about the tails, though, fella? If a guy stops talking to you while he's on the phone with you, and he's talking to another bitch, but he's all, yeah, and da-da-da-da, and you guys were in the mid-conversation, he didn't say, hold on, nothing. That ain't a hotel?
I wouldn't necessarily say it's a hotel. It's disrespectful.
Okay.
Just in the general sense of you was conversing with me.
Yes.
And then you cut me off to entertain somebody. It could be looked at as disrespectful, but
Yes.
the whole part, a lot of times, that little ear shit I got with the iPhone, people don't know I'm on the phone. And they'll just start talking to me.
Okay.
This person is in front of me versus the person on the phone. Who's going to receive the more rudeness? The person in front of you.
Uh-huh.
So, like, say for instance, I see him at the store. What up, bro? And blah blah blah. Or I see Tony. I know Tony.
Yeah.
We got mutual friends. She done met my wife. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ignore her if she's standing in front of me. But if I'm on the
Right.
phone, babe, hold on, I see my homegirl. I'll have to go back and explain that just for comfort purposes. Now, whether she believe it or not, that's not my fucking issue. But this my dog, and we been dogs. If you was
Yeah.
here, I'd have fucking deuced you. So it's
Yeah.
like telltale signs. Now, the waitress part, that's still an eye of a man. We just sometimes straight satisfied with what we see. I don't want her fucking number. I don't
You
even
just
care what her
looking.
name is. Damn, she got a nice ass. That's it.
Yeah.
Could it be disrespectful? Yes. If I'm like leaning up and like watching her walk and you
Yeah,
sitting here,
you
it's like,
doing
God damn,
double
bro,
takes,
you
nigga,
doing too much
dog.
as a
You
grown
know it.
man.
A double
niggas
take,
do it.
nigga, is
Ain't
disrespectful.
fuck
No
your pussy
double
up.
takes
Yeah,
on booties.
you gonna kill it off for the
Why
night.
you with your
Finna fuck
woman?
your pussy.
Right.
The double take is the most disrespectful.
No, that's not
shit.
cool. But
Now,
just to glance.
You get a single, nigga. You get a quick.
So what happened when that
But
old
that's
buff ass handsome nigga coming and my girl
But
taking
see,
taking her order looking
Let me
stupid
tell you
in the
something
eyes?
about women.
What I'm supposed to do?
We
Hit her in the
Peter
jaw? I ain't gonna
gazers.
do all that.
No.
I ain't gonna do all that.
Women are Peter gazers.
Them gray sweats.
I do the quick zoom in and I'm out.
Yeah.
Zoom in and I'm
Well,
out.
see, that's just because we're smarter.
Yeah, because I can see your package. How your jeans, your shorts, whatever it is.
See, now she's
Eagle eye.
looking at the package.
Yeah, I'm going to look. I ain't going to lie. I'm
The
looking.
package is in your face nowadays, so.
But I'm not going to study a nigga when I'm with somebody. I'm not going to be like, damn, this motherfucker. Ooh, his back. Ooh, I'm not, I'm not doing all that. But I will get a quick glance at his shoulder blades like, oh, okay.
See, we know how to internalize it. We know
The
how
lip
to
bite.
hide it.
Hey,
We're
but
more
it's crazy
slick
about
with it.
that.
We're more
A lot of
slick
them
with
dudes be gay now.
That's the thing.
So you might be looking at the gay dude. He might be
No,
looking
I'm
at
not.
your
I
date.
know a gay nigga when I see one. I'm
No, you
looking at
don't.
real
No, you
ones.
don't. Hell no.
No, not anymore, right?
Oh, I know
That's
one
just
when I see
scary.
one.
Not all the time.
I kind of want my guy to look at a girl.
I
and
can
I'm sitting with
tell,
her, just
you
to
know.
make sure. That's what you like, right? Okay.
I can always tell by the way they dragging the back of their foot when they walking, and if they looking at something, or if they like, oh, bitch, your purse is cute. I mean, I don't care how manly you are. Now, the ones I had last week, one of them would have fooled me.
Yeah.
The black one,
No, with the
Brian
D-boy
Bush
style.
would have
That's
fooled
what I'm
me.
talking about.
But he would have had something in that circle in his eye.
Mm.
Once I zoomed in, they get this darkness
Yeah,
around
that-
their
that-
eyes.
Yeah.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
skeet.
I always thought it was one eye smaller, one eye
He had
bigger.
that-
See,
he had
it's
that
in
look.
the eyeballs. The
Yeah,
gayness is
something's
in
going
the
on
eyes.
It's true. It knocks one of the eyes off.
She said he
Now
had
let me
that
get the
dick
camera. I
baby.
have to say this. This is not a homophobic statement.
No, we're not.
No, it's not.
There is really a tell. Gay men have this in their eye. It's something I can't explain.
It's like
No,
they,
it's deep.
they
It's very
dick
deep.
gazing.
Letting you know that he don't mess with your kind.
Yeah, it's a zoom in.
Maybe. Because any real dude.
Give me the camera. It's more like a.
Sis, you a pretty girl, right? Y'all some pretty black women. So any straight man would be, how can I put it? He's solid in the sense of, like, y'all like sisters to me. I just met this sister, but I've seen her before. I'll always make y'all comfortable around me, like, not uncomfortable.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Y'all know me. Y'all know my situation. I would never cross that line and make y'all feel
Right.
uncomfortable in that sense. I'm like a brother to y'all. But as a straight man kicking it with any woman, if y'all get to kicking it too much longer, he'll hold your hand across the street just in the sense of, I'm a man, I got your back. Not to say that
Nothing more.
a gay
Nothing
dude
more.
won't, but it's...
He'd be
it's-
like, bitch, come on, I got you.
the line is different to understand with
No, you
people. A
want
lot
the
of
whole
people
thing.
wear masks for a long time.
He gonna be like, hold this Gucci, bitch. We
Yeah,
going.
as soon as he
You
start
know-
brand
Your
naming,
lip
that's-
gloss.
But there's a lot of down low stuff going on. So
Okay,
that's,
let's
you
get to
know.
the next question.
Yes, next
Let's
question.
go to the next one. Okay. Oh, I didn't ask the fellas. Okay, fellas, what's your hotels? How can you tell a bitch got hoe in her blood? Go on, Spud, because
Well,
I
how
know
she-
you
How
got.
she dressed? How she come out dressed for one?
Okay,
she
but
too
everybody, she might be doing that for you.
No, she doing that for everybody. It's rare. It's rare that a woman is gonna dress extremely provocative for the person that she's
So
with.
if she got on something where her titties is like nipples,
Oh yeah, that's.
And
that's
it's
a
your
tell.
first
That's a
date.
sign.
That's a sign.
Have y'all noticed something though? Every man can at least tell 20 slut stories. Have y'all noticed that? Every man can at least tell 20 slut stories. So that you multiply that by 1 million, that's 20 million hoe stories.
okay, so there's 20 million hoe stories in the city.
the naked
so
city.
how can you tell a hoe is a hoe besides the way she dressed?
Well, when she talks, she gonna tell you what she's about, and especially if she think you got a little money or something, or a little influence, a little power, you gonna really find out quickly if she a hoe or not. I say slut because a hoe get paid for hoeing. But sluts
Okay,
get
so
away for
Ron
free.
Cole. So you saying the slut don't get paid and the hoe do. So Ron Cole, what you got to say? How can you tell if a woman is a hoe?
If they marry me.
This nigga here.
No, I just.
So you married? How, if they marry you?
Yeah,
why? 'Cause you
well,
said
3.5 times. No, he's right. Dress, and if it ain't dress, it's topics in the conversation.
it? Okay.
If you listen hard enough, she's gonna tell you what she is. You know.
Okay.
See, a man with money, a man with money sees a different.
See, I
version
know
of
now. I didn't know that.
And that's a fact. A man with money and influence and power, you see a totally different side of a woman than the average guy would anyway. So the slut is gonna come out much quicker when she thinks there's an opportunity for her, and that's just real.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a
What's
fact.
she gonna be like? So you're a movie producer? Well, I was an actor. That's just a climber.
That's just what's gonna happen.
I hope she say actress.
I
Not
suck
all
dick to
women.
get in
This is the,
film.
this is
Not
the
all
thing,
women.
though.
Not
No, you
generalizing.
can't, look, you can't say all and nothing, but I think the majority of the people today are opportunists. And if you got some money, look at the actors. They dating Chinese, anything they want. You can get anything you want when you got money. So it's a different version of a woman that you meet when you have money, and that's across the board. There's really no debate that.
That's-
Teddy Ringer.
That's very true.
How can you tell a woman is a hoe? What are her hoe
I'm
tails?
gonna be 100 with
like
you.
a poker. Hoe
and this and
tail.
this and this is not to say that I'm accurate every time, but I've been correct a lot of times. You can see the shit in the motherfucker eyes. If you have an eye to see,
You can tell.
you can see shit.
That third eye.
So the
It's a
dick be
third eye.
dancing across her eyes.
Not even so much that, but then it defines. It goes into the description of what's hoe. Like, is she easy?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to
Or
necessarily
is
say hoe,
she
but
about
it's
her
just
bread?
she could be about her bread
Trying to get in the
as a
nigga
working
pockets.
woman. But I'm gonna say like this though: certain swag, like you said, is money, and swag is equivalent. If a woman feels a connection of any type with a man, she's gonna loosen up a lot faster.
Yes.
This nigga is so smooth and so cool. He make me feel comfortable.
Right.
He's treating me like a lady tonight. You know this nigga got bitches because he fly as a motherfucker. You feel like you want to be one of them bitches tonight. He's flipping the bill.
You already know the game.
He opening the
Wanna
door.
be one of them bitches.
Because it's how he made you feel. That don't make her a hoe. Because James couldn't get the same treatment three nights in a row.
Was whack.
The swag is different. So is
James
she easy?
didn't
Is she a hoe? Do he got money? Do he got swag? It
I like
differentiates.
this man.
I'm just saying.
That
I'm
is
just
Uncle
saying.
KD Ringer up in here. We're going to have to have him back when
He's
me and
telling the
Mimi
truth. He's telling
do
the
the
truth.
aunties. Uncle KD going to have to sit in with the aunties. All right, y'all. Look, we got to take a quick break. We be right back with some more on DK's Way. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, y'all.
Look,
What up?
because a woman would maybe would be like,
I'm running this brief testimony to you, Mr. Holman, about your company, Father's Time, and your product, A-Game. I first want to commend you for creating such a great herbal formula. I felt as if I was on a downward course. First, I suffered from high blood pressure and high cholesterol, and then diabetes. Not to mention my lack of enthusiasm and sexual drive. But thanks to A-Game, those diseases are part of my past. I am a new man. Something told me to keep going. I've taken A-Game for several months now, and it has had a positive, dramatic impact on my life. I have vitality again. I feel invincible, powerful, and focused. And my numbers have reversed to the joy of my family and doctor. As far as my bedroom goes, I've tried the popular pills once or twice, mainly out of desperation. Personally, I don't like unnatural synthetic stuff in my body. Oftentimes they didn't work, and reading about the side effects can be pretty scary. I don't know. They aren't sure if it will fix my problem, but ruin several other organs in the process. And they have no clue how it will affect me in the future. I need A-Game. It's all natural, and your unique blend is unlike anything else on the market. A-Game gives me the strength and energy to be at my best day in and day out. It just works. So thank you for supporting my journey. I can now tell others, never, never give up. Sincerely, one happy customer.
This is A-Game, fast-acting, long-lasting, with no side effects.
Fellas, if you haven't tried A-Game, you are sleeping. It is a male supplement. It is for your mind, your body, and your spirit. You heard the man just say he was having all kind of issues with his blood, kidney problems, dialysis. Took that A-Game and he wanted to run marathons and all kind of stuff. And your girl would be happy too, nigga.
Oh, wow.
I'm just saying. You know, get some A-Game in your life, get it right. Because women like our men healthy. We need you around. We need you lifting shit, opening jars. We don't want no weak man.
okay.
You know, we need y'all for that. If we don't need nothing else, we need y'all to open shit.
It's so good.
And that falls into today's topic. We're talking about me. No, we ain't talking about me and Mr. Jones. We talking about Battle of the Sexes. I ask questions and we asking females and males, and these is grown ass people we asking these questions to. Let's go to the next question. Okay. Who ruins more first dates, men or women? And I think this is a valid question considering where we left off in the topic. I feel like it's women because we talk too motherfucking much. But that's just my opinion because we over talk on a first date because we're trying to fill in space. I learned that's not necessary. As a barber for 15 years, I learned to shut the fuck up and listen. Because men have a way of gauging us when they're talking to us. They're asking us specific questions because they're either directing it towards getting the draws or they really like you and want to get to know you a little better. So, I learned to just listen to the cues. Because you can tell if a nigga trying to get in your draws. Because his questions are going to be, so you live by yourself? How many kids you got? His questions are, who's in your house right now?
That's a broke nigga question.
And there's a lot of them out there, and women fuck broke niggas on a regular. So I'm going to say, who ruins more first dates? Tony Taylor.
I think the men do.
Okay, let's talk about it. Why do you think men do?
Because I think a lot of times they just don't know what to say. They're uncomfortable. They are trying to read us and feel us and what my vibe is, but they mess up a lot. That's what I just think. I think that some of the questions, some of the things they do, if they're late, how they come dressed. I just think.
So you don't want them showing up with sweatpants and no underwear?
Hell no.
Nigga, like he just left the strip club.
They say something stupid. That's gonna piss me
Yeah, now men will do that shit. Now I do agree, y'all will say some dumb shit on the first date,
I'm like, what?
but they just don't know. Sometimes they just don't know. Val, who you say?
Oh, I'm torn because I have a lot of guy friends, and from what I hear, and I don't, like I said, I don't have a lot of female friends. So from what I hear from the guys, it's like the women seem to be taking it for this one. Like they come in and they're not looking like what they saw. They're not looking like what they met over the phone. Like things have changed.
Oh, so they catfish
And
niggas.
yes, absolutely.
They
It's so
showing up
real.
without their fake hair and they ghetto
Right.
Project
Or
ponytail.
they're
Melt the
saying they're
filter
one
off.
size.
Melt the filter off.
They really do. They say they're one size and they're actually something different.
Yeah, I ain't
it's a
gonna tell
whole
a
bunch
nigga on the
They
phone
say they
I'm a
live
7'8".
here, but they live over
No.
there. So I don't know.
So
I don't know.
is this people meeting on the party line or something? You ain't know
Hey,
that?
people
I mean-
meet online.
I mean,
these
that's what it
days.
is. Yeah.
People meet online.
A
You go
lot.
on dates online. More people go. I met my last dude online.
Yeah.
People meet online.
But even if it's not online, in person, that person is telling you one thing, and then you have some alone time. Let's say you're in a club and you meet somebody. Okay, let's hook up the next time. We go out to dinner. And she says she lives in Beverly Hills, in a nice place, and she actually lives
in the
Watts.
jungles.
In Watts.
Yeah.
In the
There's a big
jungles of
difference.
August and
The point is,
Cocoa.
it's a big difference. Not so much the location; it's just a big stark difference. As you say, you live high class, and you really not.
I think when
I live
people-
in Baldwin Hills. On what street? Cocoa. No, you don't, bitch.
I think when people meet each other, first of all, they be trying to over-impress too. A lot of times.
True.
So you meet representatives when you first meet people.
Yeah,
most of the
well,
time
yeah.
anyway.
You gonna meet the
But I think
representative.
it's both. I think it's 50-50.
Yeah,
not
that's why I was torn.
Okay, so he gonna say both. What you say, KD? Who ruins more first dates, men or women?
Oh man, here we go again. It's 50-50. It's not heavier on one side. It depends on each individual experience. Because
Yeah, but in your
dudes be
experience.
just as fake as women. Well, in my experience, I ain't never dated no dude, so I'm saying these women be really. I don't like you being rude to my waitress, bitch.
She
You know
might
what I
spit
mean?
my food
Just
out.
If I'm saying, because I'm raised Southern,
need a waitress.
you know what I
alone.
mean?
Right,
and,
right.
And I'm Yes, ma'am. Thank you, sweetheart. Those are my words. My
Yes.
choice words to make every lady feel cool.
He has manners.
That's basically it. So so she boo, she baby, and then hold on, pop locker and all that. Goddamn.
It's
I'm paying for your meal. We gonna have a cool time, but she forgot the napkin. She ain't getting no tip. Well, she busy, little mama.
You ain't paying anyway.
You ain't paying anyway, number one. Number two, give her some, that's her motherfucking job. And I'm speaking on the experience I had. I left a woman at Fridays.
Yeah. Why is it Fridays? I had to leave my aunties at Friday.
She was just too turned, and she was really cute.
You Joyce.
Was she aggressive?
The first thing you said, she talked too goddamn much.
Yeah.
And it turned me off because the young lady was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I got your napkin right here." Yeah, now she wanted to get it together. I'm just looking at her like,
oh, she was just complaining and all.
It's not that deep. We already have practice. We ain't at Roots, Chris.
Hey,
Right.
Kevin, you should have looked down at her ankle. I know that bitch had an ankle monitor.
Man, 57 fake. I had to go to the bathroom and I slid out to my car.
I
know people
ghosted
done that.
her.
I ain't got time to play with you. Because she gonna bring the food.
Like, bitch, you pay
She
for
can
them
go
fish
in the
sticks.
back and tell the cook, "Hey, table 3, give them the special."
The
Now,
3
I'm
lobsters.
throwing up for 3 days because you rude as hell. I'm out of here. I ain't gonna eat that shit.
The 3 old
Well,
lobsters.
let me ask you a question, though, Kevin. If she was acting like that at the restaurant, did you get any of those signs when you was talking to her on the phone or anything?
Nah, we met at the bar like a couple days before that.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
He
prime
didn't.
example.
He didn't get to
There
know her
it
because he
is.
was
At
lit.
the
That was our
bar,
first time
at the
kicking
spot.
it
Yeah.
Outside of watching a game or chilling.
And everybody was talking shit at the game and at the bar. Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't get.
We sat on the
Everybody
food
talking
side.
shit over
Ah.
I didn't get that far with her because it was just, I like a lady to be cool. You can be,
Yeah,
you can be
just have
boisterous
fun.
in the sense of taking control as a woman. I'll sit back and watch it. I love that.
Right.
I love that. Like, okay, let me know what she wants.
So
That's
Ronald Cole, let's go to you.
Yes.
Who ruins more first dates, men or women? Why y'all laughing already?
Cause his shit is always
I
on
know,
Pluto
right?
and Mars. On Mars, the bitches.
Like the foil bitch. How did you know? Rod had one that covered everything in the freezer with foil.
We're waiting.
Hey, that
We're
bitch-
waiting.
No, that bitch was a cannibal.
How do you know you get first? Who ruins more first dates, men or women?
Y'all gonna think I'm against women, and I'm not. There's some good women out there.
We know. Hello.
Few and far in between. But
Okay.
I gotta say women. And it's
Okay.
by a small margin, though. I'll say that.
Why is it a small margin, and what's the margin?
Well, it's just a few percentage points leaning toward the women. Like they said, it's almost, in my opinion, even. But some women that I have, the experience to be with, they will try to one up you in a
This
conversation.
nigga talk like Count Blackula. The
They
women
will-
I
they
have
will
had
try
the
to
experience
one-up
to
you.
be
I
with.
want to bite your neck, yeah.
Y'all missing his point.
Bitches,
like
I
it.
know.
I like blood, bitch.
It's his word choices, but go ahead, Rod. I'm stop fucking with just a beer too, but go ahead.
Well, anyway,
It should be a timer when this nigga starts talking.
I'm not talking
Right.
much, so I'm trying to get it.
So go ahead, Rod. I know it take you a minute, so go ahead,
Kick
get
your
it
back,
out.
bro. I'm just
No,
playing.
some of the women, you'll be having a good time, and the women I ask, "Oh, what do you do for a living?" And you start telling them what you do and what you think,
Bitch,
and they
I'm an
try
undertaker.
to one up you and tell you how to do your job, basically. Tell you how you're doing it wrong. Oh no,
Oh, so bossy bitches.
run, know it all, bitch.
Can I suggest something?
Yeah. What's that?
Get you a few ratchets and leave them corporate bitches alone.
Is that what it
Ah,
is?
get you a bitch with
Is that what it
some
is?
dookie, some Daisy Dookies.
That fried chicken, work hard every
He
day,
gets the
try
bougie
to
business.
Yeah, get it.
She know about
Yeah.
mustard on her fried
He
chicken.
had one in here. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a bougie one.
She put a little Dijon on her
No,
chicken.
get you a bitch to be in the swap meet, buying nails, fake nails at L7.
And get her nails done on Crenshaw and Imperial.
A fish stick.
Let's go to the next question. That was a good one.
Fish sticks and Heineken beer in the
Okay.
bottle. Yeah.
You guys, after a disagreement, who keeps the attitude longer, men or women?
We all know what that is, right?
No, we don't all know what that is. Because everybody, I know more niggas with a little hen a bitch in their blood.
Okay.
And they
Panties in
be
a
having
bunch?
an attitude more,
Panties in a
longer. They got to show you they matter than you.
bunch. Okay. Bitch.
I know men with, and it's mostly men born in July.
Wow. Is that a cancer? She put it out there.
They be stuck in their ways and they be stubborn and be moody about it.
Cancer. That's cancer.
And it's the watery ones, the watery niggas. That's all I'm gonna do. Them too. They stay stuck. They mad. They mad at you, and they gotta show you they matter than you.
So whole ass
Y'all
niggas
mad?
attached to
They
that
in the
thing.
wrong, but they matter than you.
That's fucked up.
Cancers.
That's the truth. It's the truth in my
I
experience.
know a few.
Okay, so Tony Taylor, who stays mad? Put the question up so they can see it, please. Who, after a disagreement, who keeps the attitude longer? Now,
Well-
y'all done had an equal argument. Ain't
Yeah.
nobody won. You ain't finished it yet.
Personally, I think a woman shows you she got an attitude, but a man can keep the attitude longer.
Okay.
And you know, it be in there, but he's not gonna show it. A woman is gonna show it. Fuck that shit. She's gonna be pissed.
Oh, my mom was the
She gonna be
queen
pissed.
of showing her attitude.
she's gonna-
I'd be like, oh, I hope this nigga go on and kiss her ass real quick so I could get my peach cobbler and pie and my ice cream. But this bitch mad. She ain't making shit. It ain't going down.
Look, my husband left the dog out. This was years ago. I had a little Pomeranian. Left the dog out. He thought the kids brought the dog in. The kids thought he brought it in. I had to work late. I came in the next morning looking for the dog. Damn dog was gone.
I'd have
Like,
had
where's
to
the
take
dog?
that dog.
Dog had been gone a whole 20. Well, damn near.
He was dog
20
napped.
Yeah.
Gone literally, right? Yeah, we live in the hood, so they probably took the damn dog, the Pomeranian. But I was pissed for months, and he finally kept saying, I think after the third or fourth month, how long you gonna fucking be mad at me? I don't know. I'm gonna keep counting.
You lost one of the kids, nigga.
I'ma
The
keep
dog is
counting.
one of the kids.
I'm gonna keep counting.
You don't leave the kids and the dogs outside.
No, it's
Yeah,
like
not
having-
at all.
it's like
Not
having-
even the
Not at
turtles.
all.
That's
Bring
like
it all
the
in.
kids brought it in. The kids thought he brought it in.
That's like having a Rolls Royce and a Jordan
Yeah,
Downs
that's what
and
I'm
shit.
saying.
Yeah, you gotta care about your dog.
Pomegranate.
So you gonna say the men keep the attitude long?
Longer, but we show it.
Okay, so let's go with you, Val. What you got to
Here
say?
we go again. I
Here
think
we
women
go.
keep the attitude longer because we'll bring up shit way after. I mean, it could be months, and something goes down, and she'll be like, "Oh, like when you that means she held on to that. She never let it
She
go.
got that in her lock and load for future
Right.
ammunition. But see, I'm not an ammunition holder. I'm more of a get down where I get mad at, which is rare. So I understand the lock and load bitches because we like, oh, remember that time?
Right. And he'll be like, "That what?"
But if I forgave you for it, I forgave you. Unless you keep doing fuck shit, then that's when the lock and load come out. Like, nigga, okay, don't act like you're the only one. You know, lock and load shotgun to the chest, motherfucker. Remember this, remember that, because you try to hold off from throwing shit in people's face.
Right.
But I think women do that more. So let's go to the fellas. Katie Ringer,
Ooh, I
you.
got a cold motherfucking answer for this
Oh,
one.
let's hear it.
Bring it.
Who keeps the attitude longer?
I'm gonna tell you why the dude keep it longer.
Oh.
Ah, ladies, I
Tell you
didn't
why.
expect
Speak
that.
Yeah.
on it.
Because we are considered a bitch ass nigga if we spill our piece about a situation that pissed us the fuck off.
Okay.
So for me personally, and some close homies I know, and it's the Sag sign, my brother having the same birthday as me, 4 years apart, I saw me and him.
Uh-huh.
And I'm looking at him like, this motherfucker's retarded. but it's a familiarity. I'm just an older, retarded version of this nigga. But the thing is, we can hold shit because we don't get a chance to release that shit because society makes us believe us spilling out our emotions, speaking on what bothered us, is a bitch move for a man. So we hold shit longer. That's why when
Stop
we do
telling
grow
men
up,
that's
we
bitch
tear
like.
our whole motherfucking life apart because shit been embedded down to the side of our pit. We like, I ain't even tripping, fuck it. Because I don't hold grudges.
Right.
But what I've learned is I got situation after situation after situation that I would like to discuss, but it ain't going to come out right because I ain't learned how to filter it and disperse it to you in a way that you can receive it.
Right.
It start out as a conversation, but that shit start boiling.
Yeah.
Because I've been holding it. Now you like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, yeah, because I've been wanting to say this shit. You got me fucked up, man. Every time I do some shit, you got some shit to say. And you like, I thought we was just
talking about this issue right
so
here.
We hold shit because the way we can't expose it, we looked at different.
Okay.
That shit ain't fair. A nigga need to vent just like you want me to hear you.
That's why you
But it
get
sounds like
down.
that's equal. It sounds equal because women also
Y'all push
will
it to
hold
the side
it,
like you said.
and yeah.
Like
So
you
it
said.
sounds like that's
But
once
y'all
another
can go
equal.
on more and it's more
We
accepted.
show it more, like
For
Tony
instance,
said,
like
show
You know
it.
what?
Right.
I agree with you, Kevin, but I think that was before. I think the men now are so feminine and emotional.
Preach.
They be they act just like
You
the
bitch made niggas.
I'm saying that what you was talking about, I agree with you, but that was before. Now most men they've been raised with their mother extremely feminine, so they arguing with the bitches like they bitches.
Right.
Ah.
Out in the
It
open.
be two people at
Come on.
right. It be two people at the table as women. basically. You got a lot of emotional grown lions.
Very
Let's
true.
go with
They
Ron.
look like lions, but they got the mentality of a cub.
Okay, so what you got to say, Ron? Who holds the grudge more? Who holds the attitude more? Is it men or
we need a
women?
drum roll for this motherfucker.
And Ron Cole, come on down. He said it's women. Why?
Yes.
Why? Because they're women.
Why? Because we like
Yeah.
you.
I don't know what it. I guess it's just in the DNA. They, like you said, they hold it and like a weapon against you. They'll say,
CSI
You know.
Los Angeles.
they'll say that they forgive you or whatever, or they'll be quiet, and you go about your life, and one day you just sitting there watching the game, the
You go about
Lakers,
your life.
and then they'll come out of nowhere. I still don't forgive you for that bullshit you did.
But didn't you just do something on your show that was kind of like the same
What
thing?
did I do?
Where you talked about homegirl and you said, well, I don't want to.
Oh,
You
come
kind
on,
of went
come
there.
from
You were
there.
holding something in,
No.
and you let it out on your show.
No, I said that I'll never take her back.
Hey Ron, you
But
better
you
get
still let it
get
out.
our win back.
Well, I said
motherfucker.
it.
He was like, she could go
Pump
home.
up your beard for the strength.
Ron, you're making us lose, man. Attack these
Squeeze
women.
that motherfucker four
He let it
times
out,
for strength.
okay?
Attack
You
them.
know
Ron.
how I'm
Popeye
saying.
eat spinach, nigga, pump your beard.
No, but speaking on what she was talking about, Timmy.
See, that's that Dracula shit. Speaking on what she's
How
talking
many hot
about.
dogs
He let
do
it
you
out.
have? Well, one.
Timmy
all I'm
said
saying.
that I should go back with her, and I was just expressing that I'm done and there ain't no going back. That's
Oh,
it.
you expressed it in quite a way.
What's she do? She tried to fill your beard while you sleep?
No,
What?
no.
She tried to braid you, cornrow you, son? Okay. So let's say
what was the
that
conclusion to his
the
answer?
conclusion to this
Women.
answer, he said women first. He said women before he went. I asked him why, and he brought it back elaboration. But I'm gonna have to say, yeah, it's about even with me. Like I said, I think men hold a grudge more, but I know women, we can do some fuck shit. Yes. Let's go to the next one because this coincides with this.
Yeah, we should.
Let's go to the next one. Who is more secretive? Men or women?
I want to start.
Okay, go ahead, because y'all not going to like my answer.
I think women and men are secretive, but I think women are more secretive because men don't really think that they doing the shit they be doing.
What do you mean they don't think that? Y'all know exactly
think-
what the
no,
fuck
no,
y'all
I
be
don't.
doing.
I really believe if the average man knew what women were really doing, they'd be on them more. women be doing all kind of shit, but a guy thinks highly of the woman that he was with because he couldn't be with her if he didn't think that.
The bitch got a facade.
Right, the bitch got a facade. And if you and I don't say that a man should do this because he's gonna have his feelings hurt, but do some investigation on your woman and watch what you find out.
Okay, Katie Ringer. Who do you think is more secretive, men or women? Be honest about it.
I think definitely women, and it's always been like that
Yeah.
because a woman will get choked the fuck out faster than the man will because she can't whoop him.
I think you was a pimp in the
He was a pimp in a former life.
I'm married now, you know what I mean? But
He used to
cold
pimp on
motherfucker.
bitches.
And I was raised by real OG dudes, being blood uncles,
Uh-huh.
grandpa. My mama used to tell me my daddy was an awesome daddy, but he wasn't shit as a husband.
Wow.
And I heard my feelings from
Wow.
talking about my grandpa. But as I got older, I understood. And in that being said, my motherfucking mama was a queen bee. Because she had 4 older brothers and a daddy.
Ah.
So her husband was a mark to me. I beat him up when I was
Ah.
17.
Oh, geez.
But he couldn't fuck with her on no level. She was sharper, smarter, crisper, prettier. He was a nice guy, but he was a sucker nigga.
Well, that's called game versus being a lane.
I'm just
That's what it
exactly
is.
what it is. But I'm saying I was raised by a woman, but a G-ass woman. She
Uh-huh.
didn't teach her sons to be busters. That's why I got mannerisms. She'll
Right.
walk to the door and stop and look at me and my brother. Pump the shit. Ooh, open this door.
Right.
And she also made us wash our clothes, wash these dishes.
Yep.
We don't need no motherfucking woman.
Stop making your
But I'd
son
like to
soft
have-
doing
yeah,
everything
She
for him.
didn't play nothing. I ain't raised no punks. I used to think she was half dude. Like, goddamn.
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't want
But
y'all to
she
be out here lost.
Lame as a motherfucker.
You know, my
Right,
mother did the
right.
same
So,
thing.
you know,
That's
it's
so
a different
true.
twist
So
with
real.
that. Like, I don't think that no real dude want to know what his woman is possibly doing. Stay in your motherfucking lane, bro. When you search, you're going to find. Even if she saw random Eric at the grocery store in the text message, they went to high school together and was cool. Like I said, these my sisters. If Tony texted me later, it was good to see you tonight, KD.
Yeah.
It was good to see you tonight. What the fuck? She has no real facts about the content in which that is coming from.
Yes.
So what's she supposed to do with that? Know
She
what I'm
gonna be
saying?
like,
Nigga
oh,
read
so
that
it was
same
good seeing
shit.
that bitch
Man,
today.
if a man read that same message, it was good to see you, James.
Oh, he gonna be
This bitch gonna
like,
be half choked out by the morning. She cannot clean that
James
up
went to
because
school
he's
with
searching
me.
for a
James
message.
But I got a question.
look, James is my classmate.
Don't it say in the Bible though, if you trust a human being anyway, you're gonna be deceived.
Okay,
So if you
Trust shit.
right, so if you trust in
Okay.
people anyway, you know.
so let's go to Ron Cole.
Yes.
Who's more secretive?
Women.
Should have known.
And again, I'm not against women. It's just facts.
He's not against that.
Sound like
I'm
it.
marrying them.
He married.
Yeah, you marrying them.
Yeah.
You said them, not the one them.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ron say women are more secretive, and you believe that because of your multiple marriages of cheating ass women.
No, put all that aside.
All of that shit is
it's,
aside.
It's just, I think it's more in a woman's nature. Women are more private than men.
That's a good answer.
I'll say that.
Good word.
Is that fair? They're more private.
I think men
That's what
are
they do
more
too.
secretive because men tell each other things they would never tell their women.
And the
Both
women
sides
do the
of
same.
it.
I worked
thing.
in a barber shop for 15 years, and in my experience, you're a barber like me. Your customers tell you shit. And if you're not fucking your customers and you really listen, bitches, you gonna learn. These brothers have a lot more going on than you think, you know?
But you know,
That's women too.
but
though.
women will use what you, the stuff that's in your heart that you tell them, they'll use it against you later on. They do.
No, Cruella
They
DeVille.
do.
Cruella DeVille tells you what's
Aw, you wanna give
and
him a
you
hug,
can't
huh?
tell your woman,
That's okay.
I was molested when I was 5.
Yeah.
And he played with my
Yeah,
dick, and
that's
she's like,
smart.
I did like this.
I want to know this. Who tells bitches
Poor
who's in
Ron.
their
So
heart?
you say,
I should be able to tell my wife.
Yeah,
what's
it's
in my
okay.
heart.
Hey man,
Yeah,
you better
you
not. You should, but in
yeah.
this life, man,
I
you
mean,
better keep
Come
it in
on.
your
One at a
Yeah,
time, y'all.
this
One
is
at a
sad.
I
time.
think you should be able to do that, but people use and abuse secrets when you let them out.
That's what I just
And when you make yourself vulnerable around a woman, man, you in bad
But
shape
who
a lot
else
of
can
times.
Because we like this. We like that nigga said he hates snakes. Go get fake snake tomorrow.
And his uncle used to play Batman with him in the tub. Then,
I'ma tell you
next thing you know,
It's gonna fuck a lot of people up coming from me in the situation I'm in, and they're gonna take it a lot of different ways.
Okay.
But when you got a best motherfucking friend of the opposite sex, you get the best truth of that sex.
Right.
So when you really got a best friend or a close friend, I ain't gonna say best friend because
Yeah,
your
your
companion
peoples is
should
your
be your
peoples.
best friend.
Yeah.
At least don't say it out loud. But you a lot of times, not every time, you cannot be as transparent with your wife as you can a female best friend. Your
That's
judgment
true.
is different. Your character is looked at differently.
and you get a lot of game from women
Because
too, man. Women-
your
get a
wife
lot of
is
game
gonna
from
get
a woman.
your
Women
wife
get
is gonna feel a certain
Emotional. She
we
gonna
gonna
even
be emotional.
with your attachment to this other woman as the friend.
But if she understands that's your friend, because I have a male best friend, anybody that
Rarely.
come into my life is gonna know that's my best friend.
Up
I-
front, it's the best.
Yeah.
Like I got women in Ohio that I went to school with. We come from 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, all through high school. Them motherfuckers is like sisters to me. We had
Yeah.
curfew.
I have a
We
best
don't even live in the
homegirl
same
and a
state.
best
Them is my
friend
niggas.
male.
And when I took my wife home, my pops passed, and they was calling me, nigga, we over here for you. Where your stupid ass at? It's the same conversation
Yeah.
as if we was 15. We're caring about you doing comedy and being in California. Bring your little bitch ass over here with us. I'm like, who you hoes talking to? Like, the conversation was so raw. My wife like, well, I guess these is his homegirls. And I took her, and we sitting at the
Yeah.
table like this, and I'm
Chilling.
the same nigga they left,
Right.
or I left.
But
And
see,
they was
you
like,
didn't
I thought
hide
you was
it
gonna
from
act
her.
funny when your wife was here. I said, man, fuck y'all.
But
she
that's the
saw
key.
that love. Like, these is my sisters straight up.
That's the key.
You
You
gotta
didn't
be 100.
change around
Nobody.
her friends. See, it's some dudes, I have a best friend for a female, but they
Never seen that
their
before.
experience is to keep it away from their woman because they don't want her to have a negative reaction instead of just taking her with him.
You gonna have a
It'd be like,
negative
oh, these
reaction.
my homegirls. Because your homegirls might be acting funny towards your wife. But if it's your wife and those are your best friends, guess what? Everybody gonna meet.
But
But,
real-
when you
but-
keeping it a secret, women, because it's our fault for
Ain't
having
no
an
secrets.
attitude about the shit.
Secrets in a,
But see,
in a
when
marriage
people
like
get
that,
mad
rough.
at is a lot of times them close friendships they used to fuck.
Yeah.
So and that'd be a
Yeah.
problem too. Why people be uncomfortable.
But see,
with
that's
those
why you
situations.
honest up front. Yeah, I used to fuck this nigga,
Or
but he
you
my
and that best
friend.
friend
No,
got
and
a
look,
straight up
and if a
understanding.
one-
Never let that shit
and
out
it-
because
but-
it don't hold no weight
but
when
if
you
a-
Right,
17.
you just keep
But
it.
listen, if a woman tell a man, I used
Yeah,
to fuck
right,
him,
don't
but
say
he's
One
that.
at
my,
a time, guys. One at
if
a
a
time.
woman tells a man he's my friend, but I used to fuck him, that's it.
It's a wrap. This nigga can't come around.
Well, then you
the
keep
man
it, take it to the grave, bitches.
Yeah.
Yes,
Wait,
the
what?
dick was passed.
You better.
You can't tell no dude that you with that you
In
you
your
hanging
opinion.
around another dude.
A woman will accept that faster
Okay.
than a man, though.
Tony.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
ain't gonna
I
say
was gonna say I believe that women are more secretive in dating. I just think they're not gonna expose all that because they know, you know,
Turn
that's
him
like
off.
a man that says how many men have you slept with. Well, it's not really in your damn business.
That's when you say
but-
1,000.
And they don't
Just to
want
fuck
to
him
know. If you really
No.
Right,
tell-
they
if
don't.
a man really, he don't want to know that.
Hell no.
He
No.
ain't gonna- He ain't gonna never know anyway because the woman ain't gonna never tell
I've
the
had
truth.
big
Hold it
ones
over
and
you.
small ones and short ones.
Yeah,
and
he
tall
doesn't want to. He really don't
Big
want to know
dicks,
that.
little dicks, tiny dicks, meteor
So,
dicks.
so she's gonna keep.
You
that
shouldn't
in
say
if
that.
He does ask her, you know. What?
Yeah.
What?
And so, you think women?
Oh, I think men.
Okay.
I think men are more secretive because they do a lot, and it won't come out unless you catch them. Now they get caught easy. It seems like.
Easy because they tell on
but- And
themselves.
women, we do a lot too, but we know how to keep that part. But men are definitely way more
called
secretive
us
about
I
their
think
professional
actions.
men. I
liars.
think that's a good answer, but I think men have a larger number of situations versus women,
Well, and they keep it
and
very
that's why they get
secret.
caught more
Right.
because niggas got 5 side pieces instead of a woman having one.
You can always tell when he got more side pieces because
Yeah.
let me tell you something about
Niggas
the
moving
male
is big
thrust
Yeah,
moments.
yeah.
When the man is at full throttle, you getting the iron. It's wood iron. When he got 5 hoes, you getting soft yogurt,
Word.
noodle. Oh, baby, I'm tired. No!
Right.
Not if he hit the gas station.
You have been fucking.
You know what?
You can hit the gas
tell.
station
You
and
can
get some
tell.
horny goat weeds, but you need A game in your life.
Right. Hello.
That's what
get
you
that
need,
again.
cause
Tell you
that
some real shit, though.
horny goat weeds ain't the one that's gonna help you. Let's go to the next question, cause we about to close out this show in a minute. Let's go to the next question. Who talks more shit after winning a fight? See, I asked you who kept the attitude longer, but now I'm getting petty. Who talks the most shit after they won a fight, men or women? I'm going to say women. Because, well, actually, no, I take that back. I'm going to say men because they love to tell you I told you so. Especially because when y'all write about some shit, y'all chest pack up, niggas be like pterodactyls walking around the house.
I agree with you. Man.
Okay, Tony Taylor. Men, Ron Cole.
This might surprise you.
I have not been surprised thus far.
I'm going to say men.
What? Okay,
Yeah.
you did surprise me.
Yeah. And you know why?
Why?
Because you women very rarely let us win a fight. So when we do, we got to celebrate it and say something.
And just
about
ground it in a bitch back.
Yeah, we don't
Bitch,
know
I
when
was
it's
right,
gonna
I was right, I
happen
was right.
again. So I'll say men.
Okay.
Katie Ringer.
He said everything that I was gonna say.
And grinded and grinded and
No,
grinded.
but you know why it's not grinded? You know why you seem like it's grinded? Because everything he said was correct. A woman won't let you fucking win nothing, first of all. And they can't bow down and say, you know what, babe, you right. It's dope as fuck when the women do just acknowledge what the nigga's saying. All niggas ain't one-sided and shallow.
Right.
I refuse to be a stupid ass nigga.
True.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I've learned to listen. That's why you got 2 motherfucking ears and 1 mouth. It was designed for you to listen twice as much as you fucking talk. But some women don't understand that theory. Maybe it's because they feel that the estrogen versus masculinity is an insecurity to make you lash out. Women are naturally more statistically emotional, but like my man say, these niggas is fucking weird now.
They lame, so
But
like
the
you
thing
said.
is, I don't want to shit on you. I want you to fucking hear me sometime.
Uh-huh.
Women, well, if I tell my wife some shit that I know is right, I know when I'm right. I know what fucking makes sense. But she have a problem hearing that. And it's okay. Well, I did it, so it's like I want to say so bad, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
It let me
But I
gloat
would
a
never
little
say
bit.
it. But you know when I'm right too.
Right.
You heard what the fuck I said, and
Yeah.
it makes sense to you too.
You
But
have
had you
to
heard
take
me
it if
the
you give
first
it. Yeah.
fucking time, instead of talking over me,
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you for the next time. Quick example, how to work like when I used to have this surround sound, all the shit. I'm at the shop, I'm cutting, this nigga's all in the shop. How do I turn this on? She got the girls over. How do I turn this thing? I'm like, go to the aux, hit this button right here, listen to me. Well, I just wait till you get home. God damn, if you shut the fuck up.
I've been in trouble like that
Listen to me.
before because we
You don't
get
have to call me
irritated.
no more. I want to teach you how to. I
Yeah.
want you to know what I know. This our house.
Yeah, the
But you get
patience.
so fucking frustrated,
Right.
Because
Yeah,
you're
we
not
do.
fucking listening.
But
Now, if you
Women do
listen,
get frustrated
it's boom,
quick.
left, bam, turn the knob.
That
Shut
co-
the fuck
that
up.
come
We
from-
get impatient
That-
really
Yeah.
quickly.
But you better not come tell
So-
me that because we don't have a problem.
I ain't
Right.
gonna say that, but it's a
I'm
problem.
just saying.
When I finally do
But it's
get the
true.
lash out, I lash the fuck out.
Right.
Okay, Spud.
Which is
Okay.
2 questions ago. That's why.
Who is more apt to gloat a little bit after a disagreement?
I think it's men now because I think a lot of women didn't have father figures, so they don't really have the authority of a man in their life. So I think the man is frustrated when he tells a woman to do something and she does the opposite. So he has to keep reminding her, that's why you fucked shit up, because you didn't listen to what I told you. And I think that's one of the main problems too. I think the roles are reversed. I think most people don't know their roles. So it's very hard to have a
Uh-huh.
relationship anyway when you don't know your role. And you can
Right.
only know your role when you've been in that environment. If you haven't seen nobody being good to your mother and you haven't been around your father, it's almost impossible for you to have a normalized relationship when you don't know what a relationship entails.
That
This
is
man
true.
is intelligent. Can I say something?
Yes,
No doubt.
he is.
Very
That's
educated,
little
very
Spud the Hood evangelist. Go ahead, Katie.
Hallelujah.
So when I met my wife, she was a few years younger than me. I always dated older women because I stepped off the porch fast, raised by uncles and grandpa. I had my own shit. Older women had their own shit. It was cool. Younger girls still living with roommates, girlfriends, mamas. I didn't really want to be bothered with that. But when I met my wife, we was just dating. We was cool. I'm going to be here, baby girl. You want to hang with me on Tuesday, Wednesday. She went one time. Next time, baby, I can fuck with you on the weekend. But that week shit, I go to work.
Yeah.
She was getting her own place. Finally got her spot. I went over. She invited me to dinner. She like, I don't have no furniture. I said, who got furniture when they first moved? I ain't tripping.
Right.
I went over there. She made dinner. I took her some flowers and shit.
Aw.
When I scraped my plate, it was a calendar above her trash can. That shit said Cardinal Gas Company. I said, ooh.
She taking care of business.
I saw that early.
Yeah,
She
she
didn't
had
have
her
a
business.
daddy though. So she is who the fuck she is because God made her that way. She
Yeah.
didn't have no
Well,
daddy.
every now and then a rose is gonna grow from the
Man,
concrete.
I found
Well,
the
see,
fucking
my
rose.
dad was in my life, but he wasn't in my life. But he was in my life enough to know I had a dad that wasn't with that fuck shit. I lived with him. I lived with my mom. I lived
So
with
you
him.
saw
With
the
other.
two,
I
yeah.
saw both sides. I saw my stepmother. I had fuck step parents. I mean, I had good step parents. I grew up in the industry, so it's a little different for me. But it does when you are raised by single parents because they wasn't together. So moms was broke, pops had money. When I was with her, we was broke as hell. When I was with him, I had everything I wanted. But it came with dysfunction on both sides. So we are who we are. But when you saw that calendar, to get to my point, that meant she took care of business.
Her
A
mama
lot
taught her
of people think because you grow up a certain way, you don't take care of business. I can attest to that shit. Y'all know Tiffany Haddish. I watched her count quarters, nickels, pennies, and dimes, put them in rolls, and say, let's go to the nail shop. I knew right then that bitch didn't play with money. So people can say what they want, but I know she count her pennies. For real.
I still do.
Right. And that's a lesson
I
to
give it to
all
the
y'all.
kids.
Count your pennies. Keep that shit in a jar. Stop wasting your money
It's
on
money.
bullshit. It's
that
money.
penny at 5 of them motherfuckers turn silver.
And when a nigga tell me on a first date, this is a no-no for me. If it's a penny on the ground, oh, I don't fuck with pennies. Nigga, I'm picking up anything. It's going in my jar.
It's been a great show, Donna.
Yes, y'all, I got to close out this show, so I want to ask everybody what they got going on in their life. If y'all just tuning in to DK's Way, put up ones. If you enjoyed this conversation,
And
put up
comment.
ones. I know y'all commenting. Leave a comment, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, tune in every week. I'm live at 8 p.m. Go back and watch some of my other shows.
Yes,
Just hit the
indeed.
live tab and it'll show you the live shows or the videos. Watch some shows because we about to do big things right here at DK's Way and DK's Comedy Den.
Yes,
What you got
Lord.
going on in your life, Val? You got your
what
show.
do I got going on? Cybersecure You right here on the same streaming network.
OneStream.
OneStream.tv.
There we go.
And what else? Doing work with Metro. So we have some big things going on here at OneStream. So we're
Okay.
excited. We're excited.
Okay, and what you got going on real quick, Tony?
Follow me on Instagram. It's Tony Taylor, DJing here and there.
DJ
And I-
TNT.
DJ TNT right here, and I found out I'm going to see Janet.
Oh shit!
Oh, when she came on Friday, I heard about that.
Janet, I battle you. Okay, Ron, what you got going on?
Tomorrow you can see me on Speedy and Friends podcast, and also Make Me Laugh Mondays. I just booked our headliner for today, and it's gonna be my birthday next show, so I want y'all to come out.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, y'all come out and see Ron. Okay, at Make Me Laugh Mondays right here at OneStream.tv. KD, what you got going on in your life right now?
Oh man, I got a bunch more of these sit down podcasts I've been
That's
invited
dope.
to. Battle of the Sexes. I don't know why. When you hit me, that's the second person that hit me for the Battle of the Sexes. type
Oh
of thing.
shit, because it's an easy topic to think
Well,
of,
fun
but
and
it's real.
factual. I like
Yeah,
this
it's
show.
real,
But I got
and
a couple
everybody sets it
shows.
up different.
Yeah, exactly. But I got a couple shows coming up. think it's Make Me Laugh Mondays.
Uh-huh.
Cal Williams, and it's some shows I got coming up soon. Ronnie Raw hit me up earlier.
Oh, yeah,
I got
Cannabis
my
and
calendar
Comedy.
is
We
filled.
on the same show, too,
Yeah,
with
it's
that.
at the Hollywood
June 3rd.
Rooftop.
Uh-huh.
Sunset Rooftop.
Sunset
June 3rd.
Rooftop,
Yeah, exactly.
June 3rd.
So,
Y'all come out, support my cousin
Yeah, come
at Cannabis and Comedy. And it's 420 friendly. Cannabis and Comedy on the Sunset Rooftop, June 3rd. Also, watch her podcast or listen to it. I'll be on there. Okay, and what you got going on in your life, Lil
We
Spud?
want everybody to go to Instagram at Cancel Back Credit and follow us. Get you some free credit information.
You
And
guys need that,
And
for real.
also in our bio, you can go directly to our website and get a special deal right now where you can fix your credit yourself without an attorney, and it save you a lot of money. You definitely need credit in this credit-based society.
Yeah, stop calling them credit monitoring
'Cause
systems.
nobody ain't gonna co-sign for you, bitch.
Okay. And what I got going on right now, you guys, I'm still working on the cartoon, but also watch me on Earthquake and Friends Tuesday. And on Memorial Day, May 29th, I'm doing the Laugh Factory with Flame Monroe. It's going to be a live
It's gonna be a bad
fire
Good
show. Earthquake show is going to be fire because I'm going to be at it.
Yes,
And
yes.
we're here every week, every Thursday, right here on DKs Way. I love y'all. Deuces.
Deuces.
Peace.